everybody? Welcome to a new episode of The Civil Canadian. Happy New Year. By the time this video is going up, it's already January. So I just want to wish you guys all a Happy New Year. And thank you to those who's been with this channel since the beginning. I really appreciate it. So now, what I'm going to talk about is my most anticipated projects for 2021. Now, most of these things on my list are going to be from last year because they're supposed to come out in 2020, but we know how 2020 ended up being a shitty year. So let's go. I have 13 in total. I don't have them in any particular order, but if you know me personally, you know which one I'm most anticipated for. All right, so let's go, I guess, from the bottom up. We're going to go with The Eternals. This movie was supposed to come out in November of 2020. Obviously, because of the pandemic, everything had to be postponed till further notice. So next year, this Eternals is coming out in November, I think, of next year, or this year. So that's that. I want to know what the early MCU history is like. So I have that on there. Surprisingly, my next one on the list is Morbius. I'm not a vampire person, nor zombies, but I just want to see how Morbius connects to the MCU, just because we got that weird Spider-Man PS4 picture in the trailer, so it was kind of weird to see. But I just want to see Jared Leto's portrayal of Michael Morbius, because he just came off playing the Joker, and the Joker was total shit, and I don't know what happened with him. I'm pretty sure he was just underdeveloped in that case. So I want to see Morbius. I want to see how he fits into the MCU and how Jared Leto portrays Michael Morbius, because the only version I know of Michael Morbius was in the Spider-Man cartoon back in the 1990s. That's all I know Morbius from. I know he was in some other video games as well, but I didn't really connect with Morbius because I don't like vampires and stuff like that. Well, I'm going to open up my viewings, my watchability or whatever, because I was just strictly, superheroes. Yeah. Okay, so the next one on the list is Shang-Chi. Now, it's going to be Marvel's first Asian superhero, so I want to see what this is all about. We're going to get the real Mandarin finally, so I'm excited to see the real Mandarin. I actually thought the Mandarin in Iron Man 3 was the actual real thing, because I was like, in the trailers, they made him out to be the real deal, and I was like, holy crap, I'm so excited to see the Mandarin. But we all know what happened in that movie. If you haven't watched it, it's been out for so long now, it was a fake. So I just want to see how Marvel can go above and beyond how they did with Black Panther. That Black Panther was a big hit. Me personally, I didn't think it was going to be a big success the way it was, but I was happy to see Black Panther become $1 billion. I hope Shang-Chi would become the same thing, because Marvel knows how to surprise us with these movies. Alright, the next one, this movie also was supposed to come out in 2020, but unfortunately it didn't, is Venom 2 Let There Be Carnage. Apparently, like I said with Morbius, it's all connected to the MCU, because Disney and Sony made an arrangement secretly that we didn't know about. So I'm pretty sure they're all going to interconnect. It's going to be sort of Luso to the MCU. So Luso basically means it's part of the MCU, but not really. So it's like it's loosely connected. So basically, they affect the film. What happens in this film doesn't affect the main continuity of the MCU. So that's what basically it means. Next, I have the reboot Suicide Squad. Anything James Gunn touches is gold. What he did with the Guardians was amazing, because I didn't know who the hell the Guardians were before the MCU movies, and the first two movies were gold. I love them, especially the soundtrack. I want to see what James Gunn does with the Suicide Squad. We're going to see never before seen characters in this movie, which I'm excited to see, and some of the cast are returning. I was kind of disappointed Will Smith is not back, but that's a whole different other topic. And I wonder what the soundtrack of this film is going to be, because the soundtrack in the first two movies were great. I like the Volume 1 soundtrack more than I like Volume 2, but I want to see what James Gunn has in store for us. And, Disney fired James Gunn, and Warner Brothers is like, yeah, you know what, come work on our DC movies. We'll let you do whatever you want. So, Disney kind of got bit in the ass on that one. They could have had already Guardians 3 coming on next year, but they have to wait till 2023 it is. So James Gunn, anything gets just gold. Can't wait to see the Suicide Squad. I can't see a better version of the Suicide Squad than we got with David Ayer's Suicide Squad back in 2016. But it wasn't his fault. Warner Brothers was a pain in the ass to work with, apparently. So that's that. Next, also that was supposed to come out last year, was Black Widow. You know how my thoughts on Black Widow. I'm excited to see finally Scarlett Johansson get her own solo movie. I think it's going to be a one and done thing. I don't think they're going to make a trilogy of the Black Widow movie, sort of like what they did with the Hulk. But at the same time, Hulk is owned by Universal, so they can't really make a movie with the Hulk unless they pay Universal a certain amount of money, which they don't want to do. With their billion-dollar company, why not? But whatever. The next thing I have on the list is Kong versus Godzilla, or Godzilla versus Kong. I want to see those two titans clash. I really like the franchise, especially I liked King Kong or Kong Skull Island. There was a different King Kong. That movie was a different story. But I can't wait to see these two Goliaths clash each other. I want to see how much destruction they're gonna pull out on each other. I'm just excited to see because King Kong is king and Godzilla is a Godzilla. So you got a lizard and a monkey fighting. So let's see how that turns out. The next thing I have is the Justice League Snyder Cut. Now, what we got in theaters was total trash. But I'm going to tell you something. When I first saw it with King Kansas and J-Ro, I said it was better than Thor Ragnarok. Oh, I'm going to get shitted on for this. But they almost had a heart attack when I said this was better than Thor Ragnarok. Obviously, after I sat on it, after I watched it a second time on Blu-ray, Thor Ragnarok was actually way better than Justice League. And so I can't wait to see the Snyder Cut. I want to see the extra footage and the redone and all that kind of stuff. Apparently it's 4 hours, but I think HBO Max is just going to cut it down to 1 hour episodes. So 4 episodes, which is total stupidness. For me personally, because I'm a superhero fan, I love Justice League, I love the Avengers. I would sit my ass down for 4 hours. I would get bags of popcorn and drinks, and I can eat that and watch it for the whole 4 hours. If we can go to work for 8 hours, we can sit down for 4 hours and watch a superhero movie, right? So, the next one up is the Batman. I cannot wait for Robertson Patterson's Batman, because if you saw my reaction on the trailer we did in August, a couple of months ago, I literally shit myself with J-Ro because it was so much fun to see Batman kick some ass. And Ben Affleck sort of did that in the Batman v Superman, but Ben Affleck officially left the role, but now he's coming back as Batman. So that's going to be another video I'm going to be working on. So yeah, the Batman, I'm excited to see Robert Pattinson. And yeah, okay, so the next one I have on the list is WandaVision. So WandaVision is coming out this month, January 15th, so in just a couple of weeks. I'm excited to see WandaVision. The trailers are good. I want to see how she plays with the multiverse, because this film is going to have, or this TV show is going to have a lasting effects on the MCU, which is going to tie into Spider-Man 3 and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. And she will be in Doctor Strange. I'm super excited. I hope Spider-Man shows up in Doctor Strange too. It'll be so cool to see. But I'm excited to see WandaVision and see how Wanda brings back Vision in her own reality, because we know Vision is dead. Maybe in this reality, Vision, Wanda brings back Vision and brings her back into the main continuity of the MCU. Who knows? I'm excited. I think it's 8 episodes. Some people are saying 6. Some people confirmed it's 8. So I don't know. Once the TV show premieres on Disney Plus, I will know for myself. But if you guys know how many episodes, let me know. I think it's 8, but I'm not 100% sure. Just let me know down in the comments down below. Okay, next one up is Loki. Loki is, holy crap, when I saw that trailer and you saw the Destroy New York and Loki President, which was released in 2016. Holy crap, I can't wait to see Loki go on his own adventures after Avengers Endgame. Now, just to make it clear, this is not Loki from the main continuity, which died in Infinity War. This is the Loki that escaped the Avengers in the time heist. So in that reality, the Avengers kind of created a new Loki, not set to his actual course of death and redemption. So I can't wait to see it. I want to see what kind of adventures he goes on. I especially want to see him in New York. I think he won that one scene where you see it's glorious or whatever. I think he actually won that battle against the Avengers. So I want to see what that's all about. I'm excited for Loki. Loki's still on my bottom list of the anticipated movie or TV shows because Loki. What can you do with Loki? But Marvel has its ways, and I'm pretty excited to see Loki. All right. Next up is Marvel's what?
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that. Here are other things you can try.
Whoa. Okay. That was scary. So the next thing up is Marvel's What If. So basically, this Marvel What If was based on a comic run of alternate realities or alternate outcomes of the movies or comic book storyline. So basically, this is going to follow all 23 MCU films. I don't know how long the episode run is for this film or TV show. I keep saying movies. I'm so used to Marvel being only movies, not TV shows. But we're going to get different outcomes for different films. So obviously, all the movies. I don't know if Spider-Man is going to have an episode. I'm pretty sure he will. But yeah, I can't wait to see different outcomes of the movies. The zombies apparently are in it, which I saw the trailer. Obviously, they're in it. So yeah, I'm excited to see what if, see different outcomes of different movies, see how it goes. Especially that last scene we got in the trailer, Doctor Strange versus Doctor Strange. Maybe Doctor Strange is also Dormammu sort of, or Dormammu's servant. Who knows? I don't know, but it'll be pretty cool to see. And obviously, my last, the last one on my list is obviously the untitled Spider-Man 3. If the rumors are true that Garfield and Tobey Maguire are coming back for some sort of role as their respective Spider-Mans, I cannot wait. I can't wait to see all those Spider-Men come together because Kevin Feige did confirm that Spider-Man 3 is a multiverse film. Obviously, we can't take away the fact that his secret identity has been revealed and he's on the run. But also, I think that will have a big part of the film because, hello, Mysterio outed his identity. So, I can't wait to see what they have in store for us for Spider-Man 3. I just hope we get some sort of money shot scene. I hope Sony, because Sony has a way of ruining things for us. I just hope Sony doesn't show us an action scene with those three. Maybe just like a, hey, I'm Peter. Oh, wait, I'm Peter. Hey, you're Peter. Wait, we're all Peters. Sort of like that. So, I think the Sinister Six are going to make a debut in this film. So it's a multiverse movie, also with the Sinister Six build-up, which I can't wait because they're going to make a Spider-Man 4, 100%. They have to. Spider-Man is too profitable. So yeah, that's all my anticipated movies for 2021 and TV shows. Wow, I'm way overboard than I wanted to be. I just kept on rambling. All right, guys, that's all I have that's all I have for now. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. I'll read the comments. I'll answer you, whatever you got. So yeah, let me know. Happy New Year. I hope 2021 will be nothing but happiness and prosperity for all of you guys. And I will see you soon. Be good.